A well-rounded city growing out of the stark North Texas prairie, Dallas has a jumble of ultramodern skyscrapers, the largest arts district in the United States, museums of the highest quality and pulsating nightlife. Whole swaths of the city have been reinvented in recent times, like the design district breathing new life into an austere neighborhood of warehouses, or Klyde Warren Park, on the former route of a freeway. But if you're hunting for old-time Texas trademarks like big steaks, barbecue and honkytonks among the upscale restaurants and high culture, you'll find them with little trouble. Here are the top 10 things to do in Dallas. Dealey Plaza. In Dallas, you can visit a place where the course of history was changed forever. The landmarks at Dealey Plaza, like the Texas School Book Depository, the Grassy Knoll and Elm Street as it bends down to the railroad tracks, would be unremarkable were it not for the assassination of John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963. The cityscape at Dealey Plaza is mostly unchanged and was declared a National Historic Landmark in 1993. It's hard not to be moved looking up at the corner 6th-floor window from which Lee Harvey Oswald fired his 3 shots, seeing the X that marks the spot where JFK was struck by the fatal second bullet and standing on the bank from which Abraham Zapruder took his famous footage. The 6th-floor museum at Dealey Plaza. All the context you could want about the assassination of John F. Kennedy is available at this thorough and even-handed museum housed in the former Texas School Book Depository and opened in 1989. As you work your way up to Lee Harvey Oswald's 6th-floor roost, you'll find out about JFK's career and the landscape in the early 1960s, taking in the Civil Rights Movement and the Cold War. Arts District. Dallas lays claim to the largest urban arts district in the United States, on 20 square blocks to the southeast of Uptown, and with a rare concentration of cultural attractions. We'll visit plenty of attractions in this area, like the Perot Museum of Nature and Science, Klyde Warren Park and the Winspear Opera House. Respected venues and institutions are shoulder to shoulder in the Arts District, from the vaunted Dallas Black Dance Theater in the east to the Dallas Museum of Art in the west. Dallas Museum of Art. One of the top art museums in the country sends you on an international journey through 5,000 years of history, from antiquity to contemporary art. Art lovers can leap across time periods and civilizations, inspecting 1,700-year-old Buddhas, a Greek funerary relief from 300 BCE, ancient American art in gold and a Nok terracotta bust from Nigeria dating back 2,000 years. The American and European art collections are as rich as you'd hope, with works by O'Keeffe, Hopper, Childe Hassam and masters like Canaletto, Courbet, Monet, Van Gogh, and Piet Mondrian. Perot Museum of Nature and Science. An exceptional attraction and head-turning new landmark for Dallas, the Perot Museum of Nature has 11 permanent exhibit halls on 5 floors. This extraordinary building is designed as a large cube over a water garden, while the facade evokes the drought-tolerant grassland of North Texas. It would be impossible to sum up this multifaceted museum in one paragraph, but as with any state-of-the-art science attraction, you can be sure that there's lots of interactivity and hands-on activities. Klyde Warren Park. A patch of downtown Dallas in the Arts District was completely transformed in the early 2010s when the Woodall-Rogers Freeway moved underground for 3 blocks to make way for this innovative public park on its route. Dreamed up as a central public gathering space for Dallas, Klyde Warren Park has a big lawn fringed by a tree-lined pedestrian promenade and comes with a restaurant, children's park, botanical garden, reading room, dog park, performance pavilion, and urban games area. The park opened in 2012 and is named for the son of billionaire Kelsey Warren, who donated $10 million for its development. Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden. Dallas has many plus points, but verdure isn't the first thing that comes to mind. Even so, there's a botanical garden to match the best, in 66 acres on the southeast shore of White Rock Lake, only 15 minutes from downtown Dallas. There are 19 named gardens at the Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden, like the 6.5-acre Margaret Elizabeth Johnson Color Garden, with vibrant seasonal beds of more than 2,000 azalea varieties, as well as tulips and daffodils. Reunion Tower. One of the towers that make Dallas, arrived at the south of Dealey Plaza in 1978. Also known as the Ball, the 171-meter Reunion Tower is 4 narrow shafts crowned with an openwork geodesic dome illuminated at night by 259 LEDs. The elevators are in the 3 rectangular shafts, and on the 68-second ride to the geodeck, you'll get a stirring view of Dallas through shaft's outer glass panel. And once you reach the geodeck, you can brush up the city's story and changing skyline on interactive screens, peer through telescopes and feel the breeze on the outdoor platform. AT&T Stadium. For many sports fans, the name Dallas is almost always followed by Cowboys, 24-time division champions, 5-time Super Bowl champions and the most valued team in the NFL as of 2019. The Cowboys are tied in second with most Super Bowl appearances in history and are currently on a run of sold-out regular and postseason games that has stretched since 2002. In 2009, the franchise moved to the 80,000 capacity AT&T Stadium, located 20 minutes west in Arlington and claimed to be the largest domed building in the world. Nasher Sculpture Center. Raymond Nasher, the developer behind the North Park Center Mall, was a voracious art collector, and together with his wife Patsy assembled a jaw-dropping sculpture collection. Much of this was put on display at the mall until a more suitable permanent home could be built. At the turn of the 21st century, the Nasher Foundation put up the funds for a Renzo Piano-designed museum with a 2-acre garden to make these riches available to the public.